So let's go ahead and try and unlock the final character. Random. So I tried to do this one time before, and it turns out you can't do it until you have that B pack. Now I have that B pack. So how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and we'll play as Mimi, right? She starts off with a weapon and she's good to go. Okay. That's terrible. I hate that, so we're not going to be doing that. We'll just do normal World of Horror because we're not going to be, unless... No, I can't think of anything I'd want here. Well, let's do the cult. Fuck it. See if we can find some more, because I don't think we got too many of those combat encounters. Because we're not actually going to be winning the game this time, so it doesn't matter what unlocks we set up for. Endless mode. What were you? Short adventure set during... Oh, that's not implemented yet. And we're going to go with the Towering Eye, just because that's... I'm not casting spells, I don't care. Alright. So, the goal here... Where's the witch's tree? Did I unlock that? I guess not. Okay. So Mimi starts with a hit to her max reason. That's her downside. But she also starts with a weapon suited for her main ability. So that's a big leg up. So what we want to do here is we want to watch TV. Local dentist found guilty of implanting dog teeth in human patients. That's awful. Minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents. TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims. That looked new. Some of our readers report a strange, tall man dressed in white. Nope. Local dentist? Nope. Once a year ramen? Nope. Minor earthquake? Shocked after what she did, I say. Here we go. The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiikawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Okay, now that we've seen this. Library notes. Jacket. Money. Ooh, that's a new mystery. I don't even remember doing this one. Still haven't figured out how to beat that one all the way. That'll take us away... Oh, this has got a new ending. Alright. Go ahead and do this. Doesn't matter what's going on with the sailors, because we are going to be in the forest. We are going to be going into the forest over and 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 over some more. Hoping to find a bloody sweater. And now that we've actually gotten the B pack, we can actually do this. Because last time I did this, I tried it until someone pointed out you can't actually do that right now. Here's the witch's tree. Let's check this out real quick while we're here. According to legends, this tree's roots reach toward the grave of a lynched witch. Nailing a straw doll to this tree will grant you your wish, for a price, that is. I can wish for strength, for knowledge, or for money. I don't really need any of those things right now. But I'm glad to know it's here. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Parasitic organism. I have a scalpel that's basically a steak knife. My scalpel helped me. I have a feeling you're being watched. Well, my charisma's better than my dex, so let's confront them. Oh, never mind. It's a luck check. Who cares? Camera. Alright. Now you're just gloating, game. Now you're just trying to rub it in. You follow the faint sound of a telephone line pole. The moment it's giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and rise. You're awful, and I hate you. That's why. Wow. You're just the fucking worst. Done. Back into the forest. Again, remember, we're looking for bloody sweater. I'm perceptive, but not perceptive enough. Bloody sweater. Oh, wow. That didn't take nearly as much time as I thought it would have. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood, but where's the owner? I don't have the outdoorsman perk. I didn't know that was necessary. I hope that's not necessary. Wild beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. So I need the fucking outdoorsman perk, game. Is that how that goes? Alright then. Cause of death unknown. Gonna try that again. So that means we're gonna have to get a level up before we start looking. Yup. Okay. Well, now we know that. We're going to have to get a level up, and then we're potentially going to have to re-roll it several times in order to get the outdoorsman perk. But that's fine. We can do that. The eerie episode of evolving eels. The bizarre brute of a blood-curdling botanist. A bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Oh man, we got all kinds of new shit. I want to find out about these eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around and it's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one that studies fish. Fucking fish studiers, man. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what that weird fish did? What weird fish did he bring this time? I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He surely will recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please. Investigate the seaside twice to complete the side quest. Oh. Here's an ally. Kana, -1 damage received during combat. That is a good ally. Here, have a spell. Grow teeth. Yeah, I've done this one. This bite attack doesn't do shit. Bye. Bulletin's good. We're probably going to have to do multiple just to get the experience for the level, so I'm going to end up doing the ones I've never seen before, like this one. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Okay, cold water heals reason, hot water heals stamina. Or cold water gives you experience. Wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. I need experience too. Dude's working at school. We could just break onto his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty, because he just came back. His classes begin next week. Let's go break into the school. Fuck it. The trail going cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a simple case have occurred in the past? Or a similar case have occurred in the past? I love that paranoia shortcuts this event for you, but I'm smart. Yeah, I'm smart. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Don't do that. Okay, let's finish off the seaside real quick. Crabs are feasting on the bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Inside the man's pocket, you find documents. They're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown here, or was he brought here? Yeah, if you fail the dex check, you get bit by crabs. Keep the jar. Free pet. Fuck. I've got... Oh no. I've got team keep the jar and team free the fish. I didn't even realize that's what I was doing yet, because I went to the seaside, but that's fine. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. That's the same thing that happens when you go and do the mermaid side quest. I'm not convinced that side quest actually matters. It's so freaky. Don't you feel like it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? They love alliteration in this game. Our master is coming. Here we go. So these fucking guys, they have a small chance of just making your move just have not happened. And I hate that. Yeah, let's try it. I don't love it. Alright. I can deal with it. Actually, you know what? Let's just guarantee this hit and then kind of bank on this other one here. Oh, good. Fuck. Yeah, I hate these glitched guys. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Okay. Spunky best friend who is surely not part of the sinister darkness. I don't want to look at it. Charisma check, because I'm so charismatic. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of these papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. It's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels. I begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Oh, I found a new item. Burnt notes. I should check that. I guess I'll check that later. Yeah, I'm smart enough to not go in the bathroom. Did that again. Oh. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses in a lake full of eels. That's... Don't go there on vacation. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. Really? All of this because your neighbor just likes fish. Like, fuck. We have a pet snake in my apartment. That doesn't give my neighbors the right to break into my shit and be like, why the fuck they got a snake? Some people just like different pets. Not everyone's on the cat, dog, bird spectrum. Calming waves. Now I'm calm. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Yeah, I'm with you. You spent an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Snake phobes are assholes. I am. It's my partner's snake. I am perfectly, like, tepid on the subject of snakes. He's a cute little snake, but he's the dumbest goddamn animal. What really gets my nerves is I've been looking for an apartment lately, and the number of ads I've seen that are like, no dangerous dog breeds, no pit bulls. Fuck you. Pit bulls are adorable and lovable, and you're just being stupid about it. Pit bulls are great. Fucking dog prejudice. Catch a glimpse of your art class. It makes me scared. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. It's a great idea. Let's go do that. Yep, a lot of jars full of eels. I guess... Nope. 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 I mean, you'd be flailing around restlessly too if you were stuck inside such a small fucking jar. Oh, here we go. I can check the bathroom or the bedroom. Let's check the bathroom. That's usually where the spooky shit hangs out. Swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing with countless tiny blood trails leading from all directions. I wish I hadn't done that. And there's Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid now there's something in my own eye, too. We must go to a hospital. We must puncture her eye now. This one in particular is just, like, mean to me at the moment. But let's do it. Stab. Oh, God. Don't make it. Go. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawl out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will she ever survive the blood loss? You're rushed to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Wake up. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eye to see your friend Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore. I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. I went out pretty good. And hey, I have a new friend. I still get the -1 damage going forward. Yeah, all things considered, you got off light. That might have been the most, like, body horror thing this game has thrown at me thus far. Okay, first and foremost, we need outdoorsmen. None of these are outdoorsmen. Outdoorsmen. Yeah, let's go with more knowledge, because that's what we do. Rioters gathering in the downtown area. Okay. Watch TV. Not the dog teeth. There we go. Alright. Missing person. Okay. So, a lot of people called for the bulletin. We're gonna throw that on the docket just because this will let me stay in town, right? Well, hopefully. Let's hope this lets me stay in town. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. This game is set in the 80s, by the way, if that wasn't, like, super apparent. They date it. Oh, it's at the top left corner of the screen. Look at that. May 1984. So, technology. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Yep, that's how the internet worked in the 80s. Ask your parents, kids. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on the bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share filters or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. By the way, this is why I resent people calling me a millennial, because I grew up in a house without internet, and then when we got internet, it was dial-up. That I don't think really fits with the whole smartphone generation, but that's an argument for another day. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shinakawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people have been driven to take their own lives? Is this going to turn into the cat lady? I don't want this to turn into the cat lady. It's a game called the Cat Lady. So I was reading. Shrike says 010110. Oh, hello there. I was speaking technology. Technology means that something's really expensive, and when it breaks, you have to get a new one. Thanks, Steve Jobs. Okay, so we are going to we're going to hunt for... I mean, if I had to choose between Millennial and Boomer, I would definitely prefer Millennial. Gen Y? Why did Gen Y not get to be a thing? We went from X to Z. Anyway. We're going to go through the forest, because we're here for the Bloody Sweater. Unfortunately, Forest is going to give me the side quest for this one. Once we get the Bloody Sweater and that's sorted out, if we're not dead, then we'll check out the bulletin boards. But priorities. And Kana can come with. I think I just get hurt with these. Nice. Okay. Sorry, the sirens are just going apeshit outside my window. You discover a giant plush toy half burying in the ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. Oh, that's new. Oh, I don't like you. You're not a good boy. Oh, I hate that. Let's just try to make you go away now, friend. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death and that connection will outlast you. But there won't be anything left of us. Sorry, there won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. I'll keep that in mind if I get to explore the internet. My charisma's okay. Oh, that's right, it's a luck check. I knew that. We did that last time. I made the same mistake. I think this is a knowledge thing. Yeah. New spell. +1 knowledge. Costs reason. Discard on use. Yeah, alright. And since we're doing the tower, it's not going to cost me that reason. So let's go ahead and do that then. Free knowledge. Fuck yes. Bloody sweater. Okay. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood, but where is the owner? Wait a minute. You recognize that sweater. It belongs to that girl who went missing. As you crouch down to inspect it, you hear a faint rustling of leaves. Behind you stands Moriko, the missing girl, with an old shotgun aimed at you. Please don't point that shotgun at me. You raise your hands and explain who you are. She nods and helps you get up. It seems like you're not the only one trying to save this town. Alright. New achievement unlocked. And I guess I've unlocked the final character. Okay. I was led to believe that that would ruin my run going after her. I'm a little bit behind. No, not an ally. Full-blown, playable character. For the next run, obviously. And going forward. So, as for this online internet bulletin board I've heard so much about, even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate it without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one. Tall woman with an unsettling face and a twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. My strength is not great. Sorry, bye. I don't like that. Fine. That's the kind of thing that gets a PTA meeting fucking called on you. Grabbing students like that. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. I'd rather not. Yep, that's why I'd rather not. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment. Stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. Anybody ever had to move a CRT monitor? Yeah. There's a recurring theme in the games I play. Apparently, CRT monitors just keep coming back. The roads seem to twist and turn. Oh, I got lost. Scruffapone has moved to CRT once. Well, hell, when I was playing, Phantasmagoria, Puzzle of Flesh, like one of the first things I called, like, there was a CRT monitor in one of the scenes, and I was like, we're gonna have to use that to kill somebody. And I was damn close. It didn't kill him, but we tried. You hit someone with a CRT, and they're not getting back up. Look at the cheap one. What happens when you get the cheap one? You gotta make a dex check. Okay. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain... Also, your friend was just like, here, I bought a new computer, take it home and have it. Not like, come over to my house and you can use it. Like, take it with you. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. So this is clearly banking off of the I forget the name of the place, but the suicide forest. And there was a movie, a schlocky horror movie made, an American production, made a couple of years ago, just called The Forest, I think. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's any good. I think it's on Shudder. I could probably watch it. I just haven't. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip out, this thing. I hate this thing. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do here. This is just a stamina spell, right? Yeah. Oh well. See ya, ghost. 1, 2. Boom. I got hit by one reason. It's fine. I'll heal that back. Actually, I'll heal that back right now. Let's see. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Art therapy. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' house at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Alright, we have someone... Actually, while we're here, I got some money. Ritual mask, that's been my bestest friend for a lot of these. This defeats the vampire. Is this maybe the bloodsucker? Maybe you have this, and then when you fight the bloodsucker, it, I'm not sure. This takes your max reason down, but it lowers doom. Nah. Can I boop the... Nope, can't boop the creepy human. This is the occult shop. This is one of the options you can slot in for the downtown area after you, I don't remember exactly what achievement got me this, but... Thrown items deal extra damage. this just in case. Just in case I fight that bloodsucker. Maybe it'll do something. It's an outside shot. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He suddenly left without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove all the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In an envelope, you find the key to his apartment. I really need to start carrying a flashlight. You find another letter behind the wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. And we got the level up. What do we got here? As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shinakawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. The trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. I don't remember what... I think it was a luck. It was a strength. That's fine. I've got stamina to spare. I should heal. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as she leads you into her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something's happened to her. This is the survivor, right? Suddenly a window behind you breaks with a bang. Startled, you notice a masked man, hunting rifle in his hands. Silently and calm, the man loads another bullet in. Oh, this is the, one of the cultists. Let's go get him. And if I remember correctly, I get a free gun for this. Here, have a gun. Which is a lot slower, but hurts real good. And it's based on perception. But the problem with guns are... I wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. The problem with guns is they deafen you. The gunshot gives you a status effect where your ears start ringing and it bursts your eardrums. It's not great. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. What did the note say? Listen to the voice of humanity. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. I'm pretty sure I remember declining this guy's offer and then him, like, having a conniption and throwing shit at me. It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man was a bore and had nothing interesting to tell you. Well, so it goes. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. And we're online. Do I like it? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that note. You recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand that they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. The paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all of humanity together. I mean, this kind of rebukes their entire argument, I feel. Your consciousness dips. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with the phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out a strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. Oh, my max stamina increased. I don't think that's ever happened before. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. It's harsh to your ear, but then the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. Whoa! Alright. I gotta kill the modem. Alright. It's very powerful. Super duper powerful. Man, I wonder if I can... I don't have time to change equipment. Fine. %. Not enough. I can get that up to an 80 though. One. 2. Gonna kill that modem. You defeated together. You wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yanked the computer's plug from its socket. From the bulletin's number in a phone book, you find the system's operator's address. When you enter the cramped apartment, you're met with a smiling, hanged teenager and a still-running, unplugged computer. You smash it to pieces. With the root cause gone, the suicides eventually slow. While you couldn't save those already in its thrall, you're relieved to know the bulletin won't take any more victims. That was not the A ending. Modem's haunted. Throw guns at it. How do you solve your IT problems? Road's closed. We are halfway to doom. And we are fairly beat up, but that's alright, because we can still take baths. They haven't taken the baths away from us this time. I did take the money. Okay. So, there was the botanist. That's the other one I haven't done yet. The bizarre brute of a blood-curdling botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried that it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. What is he doing and where is he? You got a business card. I swear the hardest character to play is the Yakuza man. Being a beef boy with the need to smoke, he gets screwed over. And yeah, it was difficult. I'm still the teen idol whose main stat is charisma. Charisma doesn't really have like an effective way to fight. And I guess you can like get lots of allies, but that only goes so far. That's the one I'm dreading. I'm probably going to save her for last. You got the business card of a garden company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you anything useful, maybe? Maybe they're useful? You don't know? You don't maybe. But first, let's get the school out of the way. Oh, hi, park guest. Wish there was something I could do about that. Oh, hey, the priest. I got 6 strength. I've won checks on less. Oh, this isn't a check. It still balanced me out pretty good, though. A new yet undefined species of cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. God damn it. Last of Us continues to haunt me. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Let's follow the nerds. Oh no, this time it wasn't nerds. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he was good at what he did. Last month he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with addresses somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Alright, master is coming. Where are we at now? 80%. Alright, that's not bad. Assuming he doesn't glitch me out. He glitched me out. Reality shifts and my action was canceled. There's really nothing I can do about that. Like, if he chooses to do that, he chooses to do that. Fortunately, his only attack is Doom. So, he can't actually kill me, but he can definitely push me closer to the edge. Let's see. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. So let's go to the village. Apparently I should rest up before I go to the forest. Stumble upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. I just watched both the Gremlins movies last week. Can I help you? Asked the tidy man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quests. I don't want to spell, but yeah, I could use a thing. Give me a thing. I got a robe! Alright, I mean... better than nothing. Oh no, I'm locked in. I fucked up. I might die. Let's find out. Don't kill me. Follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. Giant hairy balls under the telephone line pole. Do you have to describe it in such a way? Once again, just Doom. Except this guy can't glitch me out. What do we got? Some charisma, small XP for getting hurt. Oh, knowledge. Give me that knowledge. Where is the gardener? Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the wall. Got the knowledge. I am so smart. You barely dodge a knife swing and fall to the ground. Short-haired woman giggles and takes a step back. You can run from us, but you won't hide, friend. Another cultist. This one... 12. Let's see. 12 damage, 14. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit once. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Although... haven't really been dodging. Dodge will take too much time. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. That's fine. I can take one stamina. Stop blinking. Yeah, I know you're here. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. And by the look at them, well, this looks like more knowledge. I'll look at weird carvings all day. Wet splash behind you makes you stop. Oh, worm eye, girl. We're gonna run out of doom here. That's our problem. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. Then you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something or someone. My charisma is better than my dex, so I'm thinking revealing myself would be... yeah. Hey there, says the hunter. This forest is not safe at this hour. What are you doing here? You try to ask about the danger, but they just hand you a flashlight and point you to the nearest road. Something tells you you shouldn't get on their nerves. You go. Got a flashlight. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. Completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's a gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives up and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Well... oh, this is different. What have we got? Protect the gardener. This time the plants will attack you instead of Shiro-san. Lead the gardener. Continue leading the injured man outside. You'll need to perform this action multiple times to leave the mansion. I could stop and take a closer look at his injuries. And the doorway is blocked by thick branches. Well, let's take a look at them injuries. What's going on, buddy? The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it, the fruiting body of a fungus. Oh, no. No, no, no. This shall not do. I'm going to die. Wait. I have my... magic desperation button. All right. Oh, I missed. gain 1 stamina at the cost of 2 reason. That'll keep me alive. Don't know if that desperation is still going to work, so we're just going to go ahead and shore that up. And we squeaked out of that one. The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. With no body to grow from, you hope that that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you. They were protecting you from the unnatural form of life. Weakened, you stumble out of the mansion, hoping to forget. By the skin of the teeth. Yeah, let's do the charisma. Do I even need more knowledge at this point? Is that even necessary? Let's give a point to dexterity. Fuck it. Bring that up a little. Resting will be difficult. I don't even have time to rest at this point. Yeah, what do we do here, right? Because, like... I guess I could just... tank this. Right? Just rest up here. Because I don't got, I don't got what I need to make this happen anyway. Like, I don't have the doom to actually, like, make a go at things. But maybe... maybe I can squeak out. There's also really no reason. Like, I gain nothing by winning, right? I've unlocked this character. I've unlocked the backstory I'm on. I guess let's just see if there's anything fancy that happens if you doom out in the village. That's where I'm at here. The end. Under the mysterious Athiosalt's influence, the city engulfed in chaos. All the eldritch magic made our planet a bright waypoint for the bloated old god. And a tasty treat. Within the next 10 years, Earth is going to be devoured. And there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Well, at least I got 10 years.